Among the many heritage poultry bloodlines discussed by breeders and enthusiasts around the world, the Kelso line is often recognized for its historical influence, breeding philosophy, and adaptability. Within this broader family, one variation that has gained attention in poultry discussions is the White Kelso Gamefowl bloodline. But how did this variation emerge? What makes it different from other Kelso-based birds? And why do some breeders continue to maintain or work with this line today? In this educational video, we will explore the origin, historical background, development principles, and commonly observed traits associated with the White Kelso bloodline. This discussion aims to provide transparent, respectful, and responsible information about poultry breeding traditions while encouraging thoughtful flock management. Understanding the Kelso line in poultry history. To understand the White Kelso variation, it is important to first understand the broader Kelso line. The Kelso family of birds is associated with selective breeding efforts that focused on structural balance, temperament, environmental adaptability, and overall reliability. Like many heritage poultry lines, Kelso birds were refined over multiple generations through careful selection and observation. Breeders often emphasized consistent body proportions, manageable temperament, resilience in varied conditions, recognizable feather characteristics. These foundational qualities contributed to the reputation of the Kelso line in poultry breeding circles. Emergence of color variations in bloodlines. In poultry breeding, feather color variations can appear due to genetic expression, selection decisions, or environmental influences. While many Kelso birds are known for specific feather patterns, breeders in different regions have occasionally observed and selected lighter or white-based feather variations. Over time, some of these birds were intentionally maintained and grouped into recognizable sublines, including what enthusiasts began referring to as the White Kelso. It is important to understand that color variation alone does not define the entire identity of a bloodline. Structure, temperament, and generational consistency also play major roles. Naming and recognition of the White Kelso. Bloodline names often reflect breeder influence, farm identity, or distinctive visual characteristics. The term White Kelso became more commonly used as breeders began identifying birds that combined Kelso structural traits with predominantly white or light feather coloration. This naming helped enthusiasts communicate more easily about breeding projects and maintain distinctions between variations within the same broader family. Breeding philosophy behind maintaining the White Kelso. Breeders who worked with White Kelso birds often aimed to preserve both visual uniqueness and functional balance. Typical selection considerations included upright posture and symmetry, feather cleanliness and alignment, responsiveness to handling, environmental tolerance, growth consistency. Rather than focusing only on feather color, responsible breeding programs sought to maintain overall harmony between appearance, behavior, and vitality. Physical characteristics commonly observed. Although individual birds vary, White Kelso-type birds are often described as having predominantly white or light-based feather coloration, alert expression and confident stance, medium to well-proportioned body structure, smooth feather texture, balanced movement. These features can make the birds visually distinctive within mixed flocks. However, breeders must remember that not every offspring will display identical traits, especially when breeding conditions differ. Adaptability and environmental management. Adaptability is an important consideration in poultry breeding. Some enthusiasts have noted that Kelso-derived birds, including White Kelso variations, can adjust to varying climate conditions, different feeding systems, backyard or farm setups, environmental stability, proper nutrition, and sanitation remain essential regardless of bloodline. Role in crossbreeding programs. Like many heritage lines, White Kelso birds have sometimes been included in crossbreeding projects. Breeders may explore crosses to improve structural consistency, introduce feather diversity, strengthen overall vigor, refine temperament. Responsible crossbreeding requires patience and observation across multiple generations to understand trait inheritance. Importance of record keeping. Maintaining the identity of a subline such as White Kelso requires documentation. Breeders often track parent pairings, hatch outcomes, growth patterns, trait consistency, environmental factors. These records help guide long-term breeding strategies and prevent confusion about lineage. Misconceptions about color and purity. One common misconception is that feather color automatically indicates purity or superiority. In reality, genetic expression is complex, and visual appearance alone cannot fully define a bloodline's stability or value. Responsible breeders evaluate birds holistically, considering health, structure, adaptability, and generational consistency. Cultural and community influence. Knowledge about White Kelso birds has often spread through breeder exchanges, educational discussions, farm visits, poultry exhibitions. These community interactions play a significant role in preserving heritage knowledge and improving breeding practices. Long-term value of maintaining heritage variations. Maintaining recognized variations such as White Kelso contributes to genetic diversity, agricultural heritage preservation, educational breeding opportunities. Breeders who appreciate historical context often develop more sustainable and responsible programs. Modern perspective on White Kelso breeding. Today, poultry enthusiasts may work with White Kelso birds for different reasons, including maintaining traditional characteristics, improving flock adaptability, exploring structured breeding plans, learning about poultry genetics. Modern breeding emphasizes animal welfare, balanced nutrition, and environmental management alongside genetic selection. Conclusion. The White Kelso Gamefowl bloodline represents a blend of heritage, selective breeding, and evolving poultry traditions. Understanding its historical background and breeding principles helps enthusiasts make more informed decisions when developing their own flocks. By combining respect for tradition with responsible management practices, breeders can contribute to the long-term sustainability of poultry populations. If you found this educational history helpful, like this video, subscribe for more transparent poultry breeding content. Share your observations or experiences with white-feathered bloodlines in the comments. Learning together strengthens the global poultry community.